Hello good day viewers. In this tutorial we are going to find a solution to this optimization problem. The question reads, a car rental agency has 24 identical cars. The owner of the agency finds that at a price of $10 per day, all the cars are rented. However, for each $1 increase in the rental price, one of the cars is not rented. How much should be charged to maximize the income to the agency? All right, we are going to approach this question in two different ways. The first approach would be through critical analysis, while the second approach will be based on calculus perspective. All right, let's get started. Let's form a table right here. The table will be in the form of number of cars, right? And we have the rate at which each car is rented, the rate, and lastly we have the total cost. All right, according to the question, there are 24 identical cars, and the initial rental price was $10. So you can see that initially we have how many cars? 24. So we have 24 cars here, and each car is rented at the rate of $10. So for 24 cars, all you have to do is to take this and multiply by this, right? So that will be 24 times 10, which is $240 altogether. We have 240. So this is what? The cost of all the 24 cars. Remember that the owner of the agency realized that for each $1 increase in the price, a car is left unrented, right? So we are going to increase the price from 10 to 11. So the number of cars will be what? 23, because there will be a single car that will be left unrented. So we are going to take this and multiply by this in order to get the total cost of the 23 cars. So 23 multiplied by 11, that will give us what? 253. So we have 253. Can you see that the cost has increased from 240 to 253 despite the number of cars has reduced? All right, let's continue. The cost will now be what? 12, because at every single time you increase the price by 1, the number of cars will reduce. So the next number of cars will be what? 22. So to find the total cost, we are going to multiply 22 by 12, and that will give us 264. So we have 264. Next, we are going to increase this to 13, and we're going to reduce this to 21. Then we take 21 and multiply by 13, and that will give us 273. 273. We're going to continue doing the same thing. The amount will increase to 14. The number of cars will reduce to 20. And we take this 20 and multiply by 14. That will give us 280. We have 280. Can you see that the amount keeps on increasing? So we want to reach the maximum cost before we stop. Then we have this to be 19. Then we take 19 and multiply by 15. That will give us 285. 285. You see that it is still increasing. We increase this one to 16. We reduce this to 18. 18 times 16, that will give us 288. 288 is still increasing. So we increase this to 17. We decrease this to 17. We have 17 times 17, which is 289. We have 289. We increase this one to 18. We decrease this to 16. We multiply them together. We have 288. 288. Can you see we have another 288 here? So the amount will now start decreasing. So we can see that this is the maximum cost, 289. Therefore, the maximum cost, which is 289, can be at 10 if the rental cost of every single car is what? $17. So let us make a statement here. So here is our statement. The maximum cost is at 10 when the rental cost is what? $17. So let us look at this problem through calculus perspective. First of all, let us make some declarations here. Let P be the rental price, be the rental price. That is for each single car. And let Q be the number of cars. So now let us form some equations here. So P would be equal to what? $10. And Q will be equal to what? 24. But remember that for every single time you add a single dollar, you have to what? Reduce the number of cars. So let us declare that value with X. So if you add X here, you have to reduce X here. So if X is 1, we have 11 here and we have 23 here. Just look at it here, even from the table. When we have 23, the rate will be 11. So the same thing goes to this one. So what will be the cost of all the cars? The cost will be what? P multiplied by Q. And this would be 10 plus X multiplied by 24 minus X. Right? This is the total cost. So let's expand. We have 10 times 24. That will give us 240. 10 times negative X. That will be negative 10X. X times 24. That will be 24X. Then X times negative X. That will be negative X squared. Do we have any like term here? Yeah, this and this together, that will give us positive 14. So this is equal to 240 plus 14x minus x squared. So this is what? The total cost. So we have two different ways to tackle this problem. We can use a vertex form of a quadratic equation, or we can use derivative. We differentiate the function, then we set it to be equal to 0 in order to obtain the critical point. And that's what we are going to do because we say through calculus perspective. So C prime would be the derivative of constant is 0. Derivative of 14x will be 14. Derivative of this will be negative 2x. So at a point where the first derivative is equal to 0, we have 14 minus 2x equal to 0, which implies that 2x is equal to 14. We divide both sides by 2, x is equal to 7. So if x is equal to 7, what are we looking for? We are looking for the cost of a single car that will give us that maximum cost. And we have declared that with P. So it will be P equal to 10 plus x. Therefore, the cost of a single car, the cost of a single car, here we are talking about rental costs. So let me include it here. Rental cost of a single car will be P equal to 10 plus X, but we have seen that X is equal to 7. So this will be 10 plus 7, which is equal to $17. The same thing, right? The same thing. We got 17 right here. And if you want to confirm whether it is 289, you can plug it into that equation we have formed. Where is the equation? This particular equation. You can plug in that value of x here to see whether you're going to get 289 or not. So let's confirm. So what will be C of 7? Because that value of x is 7. It will be 240 plus 14 times 7, then minus x squared, which is 7 squared, right? Let me see the equation. Yeah, this is the equation. So let's simplify. This will be 240 plus 14 times 7. 14 times 7 is 98 minus 7 squared. 7 times 7 is 49. Altogether, this will be 289. You see, that is the maximum cost, and hence 17 is the solution to this problem. Thank you for watching. Do share to your learning colleagues, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more exciting videos. Bye bye.